He started his sophomore year, he called it. Second year, I guess he meant, is what he meant. But in 2003 is when he broke his leg in preseason against the Baltimore Ravens, if I'm correct. And, man, there's nothing worse. There was no more heartbreaking, no pun intended, of a thing that happened to this organization the year when Vick broke his leg because, excitement was high. Vick has got another year under his belt. He's going to take his game to the next level. And once again, as I mentioned earlier, this ninja just couldn't slide. I think he ran like a little sweep, or maybe he broke containment, ran out of the pocket to the right, and instead of getting down, he just tried to stay up. Got dragged by like the back. It was kind of like a horse collar thing. And the minute he went down, the way he reacted, I knew that it was bad. And sure enough, this ninja broke his damn leg. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. From Monty in the chat room on Spreaker.com, black quarterbacks don't have a long career if they suck. Right. If Mike Vick sucked, he wouldn't have gotten opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to play in the NFL. He wouldn't have had many years with the Philadelphia Eagles. He wouldn't have, played with the New York Jets or the Pittsburgh Steelers. This man played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This man played 13 years in the NFL. Made it to 4 Pro Bowls. But you let a lot of people around here tell it, Mike Vick sucked. Get the fuck out of here. Jam from Snellville, thank Ray Lewis for that. Was it Ray Lewis that made the hit on Vick when he got hurt? I think it was. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I think it was. Yeah. And I don't think Ray Lewis intentionally tried to hurt dude. But it was just, man, couldn't get down. That's a mystery. That's probably my biggest beef with dude is, man, why couldn't you just get down? He played 13 years in the NFL. 13 years in the NFL. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 13 years in the league. And he could have probably played a couple more. Obviously, he missed 2 years because of jail. But, man, I bet you most of the Vick detractors don't know that this man played 13 years in the league. Doesn't seem like it. Man, how time flies. Crazy. From... who do we got? 334 Bama Boy. I was at the preseason game when Vick got hurt. I never seen the dome empty out so fast. It was like a rain cloud. It was kind of like one of those episodes of the Flintstones when Schlep Rock came in. You remember Schlep Rock had his own personal rain cloud? Like it was a rain cloud that just descended upon the city. We weren't paying money for anything else. We were paying money. We were coming down to the Georgia Dome. I just read you the names. My man, Sin Man, read you the names of the receivers the dude was throwing to. Okay? We came to the games. We tailgated all for this guy. That's it. We come to see the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan's a great player, but we come to see the Falcons. They got a great team. In 2002, we went to the Georgia Dome solely to see one person. And that's why I think a lot of people, outside of the dog lovers, I think that's why a lot of people had resentment towards Vick because he had a lot of power. I mean, this is real. It's kind of like that scene from Malcolm X where Malcolm, did his hand and everybody moved out like soldiers at his command. And the cop was like, that's too much power for one man to have. Like, we didn't go in 2002 to watch Trevor freaking Gaylor or whoever else you can name on that team. The sole reason that people went down to the Georgia Dome for a couple of years was to see MD7. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. From Sidney Jackson, Vick was always trying to get that extra yard or two. That's why he didn't slide. Man, but he had to be. And I said it at the time, man. Dude, man, you are too important. And the perfect example is what happened when he broke his leg, man. I mean, he was too important to the team, to the organization, to the city to get hurt was something that he could have easily avoided, and getting down. But he just couldn't do it, man. I guess that was the competitor in him. From Brian Hill, I hated that, Sydney. Get some crutches, man. It ain't like you paralyzed. Laugh out loud. From T-Dub, Vince Young didn't suck. No, Vince Young didn't. From number one Dolphin fan, Vick didn't suck, but you're overhyping that dude. Okay, all right. From Al the Bandit, that's when he had Mr. Blank pushing him around in a wheelchair. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mike Vick was number one ninja for the Atlanta Falcons, boy. Yep. He was the number one ninja for the Falcons. From Nine of the Wino, they didn't like the optics of it, Sydney. That wheelchair was the topic of an entire week of Atlanta sports radio. Yeah, I'm sure it was. I don't remember exactly everything. From the 47 problem, once again, I never, ever yell my voice box out except when Mike Vick was playing. I went to work every Monday after a Vick game with a sore throat. Yeah, that's real. From Big L, Gregor, you can make to Cavs and go to the finals too with LBJ on your team. I don't know what he's talking about. From Sidney Jackson, damn, 9-0, that's wild. I had no idea folks went nuts over Blank pushing Vick. Yeah, a lot of people were mad that Arthur Blank, was in effect wheeling out his golden goose that laid the golden eggs. Like, a lot of people in Atlanta felt some type of way about this billionaire owner, when Vick was hurt, broken leg, and in a wheelchair. Arthur Blank, there's this particular game video, and I'm sure you could probably find it on YouTube. Like, Vick, the owner, was rolling out Mike Vick in his wheelchair. And so a lot of the establishment, like, wait a minute. He's just a ninja quarterback. Arthur, you don't do that. You don't have to do that, Arthur. A lot of people that hated Vick and the cornrows. Remember, this ninja had cornrows back in the day. With the cornrows and the baggy jeans, they despised dude. And when Arthur Blank rolled him around in that wheelchair, like, that disgusted a lot of people in the city. Trust me on that. It appalled a lot of people. Right. That Arthur Blank, and what Arthur was thinking was, this cat is the reason I'm selling tickets. Y'all can say all y'all want, y'all can hate all y'all want, but this is my golden goose. He lays the golden eggs. That's what Arthur Blank's mentality was about it, so I totally get it. But, oh, my gosh, a lot of people absolutely hated that scene, man. I absolutely loved it. I loved it. From Sandman, boy, you could hear a rat piss on cotton in the dome that day. Yeah. From Cornelia Small, it was because Caucasians can't take a servitude position to the help. Right, and that was the optics of it. It was, the owner, took a servitude attitude towards the help. The person working for him in this case, his quarterback. And once again, a lot of people just couldn't get past the optics of that and the way that the normal, scheme of way things work between worker and employee in this country's history. And so, like, a lot of people were shocked by that. Like, it was almost kind of probably like, the first time you saw a Raisin in the Sun or whatever with Sidney Poitier and how, I heard about how, that relationship between Sidney Poitier and the white woman in that movie was just appalling to America. A lot of people in Atlanta, it was appalling to see Arthur Blank roll around Mike Vick. So you got a lot of that type of stuff, man, that comes into the conversation about the legacy of Vick here in this town. And I guess just to put a bow on it, man, dude is retiring after 13 years in the NFL. And, I enjoyed it. Simple as that. I enjoyed it. And really, think about it like this, man. I guess, once again, to put a bow on it, this conversation came up when you talk about the legacy and the big topic of discussion that we had weeks ago When you talk about the legacy of Mike Vick, he's retiring. So that's where all of this conversation came from. I know a lot of y'all think that I'm this huge fan of Mike Vick, and I am, but I'm not, arbitrarily just talking about this. The man is retiring from the NFL. He played 13 years. He was one of the biggest stories ever in the league. He's having this party this weekend announcing his retirement. And I live in Atlanta. Okay? So there's a lot of people that hate dude, but his legacy, man, big time legacy in the NFL as far as these young, new jack quarterbacks getting opportunities in the NFL. That's probably the best way to say it.
When Tupac was around, he wanted to raise a nation of thugs. But I think it's only right for me to raise a nation of bruhs. Frank Cole.
Yeah.
Ernest Just. Oscar Cooper.
Hey. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Doug Stewart Show. The realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America. Yeah. Shouts out to my man Waterhead Walter, producer to the show, Poe Politicking, Brandon Butler, engineers Dwayne Bassan and Gerald Oliveri. Thank you guys. Big ups to Pink Gator for this track. Yeah. And a special thank you to all of the Stewies. Without you, there is no me. And do your boy a favor, man. Go in the Doug Stewart Show chat group and invite people. You actually have the ability to invite people into the chat group. Invite a sports fan or 2, 3, 4, or 5. The Doug Stewart Show chat group. All right, we'll do it again tomorrow. Same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel. Peace.
Full of bruh. Do your duty. Lift it up. This ain't about yourself. No. Ain't about your kids. Jail as a unit. And we gon' run the ship. The greatest rap on the planet Earth, but make no mistake, God, I put you first. See, I know my place, and I stand my ground. Cubes in the sky, we gon' hold it down. Frank Cole, Ernest Just, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, 4 founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna. When Tupac was around, he wanted to raise a nation of thugs. But I think it's only right for me to raise a nation of bruhs. Frank Cole, Ernest Just, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, 4 founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna. Frank Cole, Ernest Just, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, 4 founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna. I'm always in the queue, but you ain't know. I'm resolute to the boot, you don't give me those. In that pack over there, that my dog team. Before I came out the womb, I had purple dreams. Schizo, that my line name. And A the Mule, that my chain gang. From my yard to any yard, I put that on my life. The Q's going hard. A whole nation full of bruhs. Do your duty. Lift it up. This ain't about yourself. Ain't about your kids. Jail as a unit, and we gon' run the ship. The greatest rap on the planet Earth. But make no mistake, God, I put you first. See, I know my place, and I stand my ground. Cubes in the sky, we gon' hold it down. Frank Cole, Ernest Just, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, 4 founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know